Hey, what's going on, guys? Seth here with the Christ in Sports podcast, and today we will be looking at Proverbs 4. If my voice sounds a little raspy, I had a doubleheader today, and I just been outside. I got there at 9:30 and got back at 6 o'clock. So here we are. Just took a shower. I'm drinking some chocolate milk, so if I take some random pauses, it's because I'm trying to get my protein in, bro. Trust the process. Chocolate milk, number one best protein source. Not really, but I just love me some chocolate milk. Anyway, let's get into it. Proverbs 4, a father's example. We'll read the first section here. And I'm going to do it a little different today. I'm going to read it, and when something comes up, I'm going to address it right then and there. So, verse 1. Listen, my sons, to a father's discipline, and pay attention so that you may gain understanding. For I am giving you good instruction. Don't abandon my teaching. When I was a son with my father, tender and precious to my mother, he taught me and said, your heart must hold on to my words. Keep my commands and live. Alright, pause. So, remember, I can't remember if it was chapter 1 or chapter 2. Maybe it was both. What on earth is going on? It's probably this thing that's connected to my laptop. So, stop it. This first section here, listen to your father. That's been said and repeated a few times in the past two chapters. And remember, I said when something is repeated, that is repeated for significance and importance. So this is important to remember. Then, right here, I was talking in, I think, the last video with Proverbs 3. I know it was Proverbs 3, but I can't remember if it was the last video or the one before. Where I was saying if you keep Jesus onto you, I think Proverbs 3. Dude, what am I doing? What is Bible? Yeah. Proud sponsor of Bible Gateway. Proverbs 3. Let's just look back at it. Yes, here we go. Verse 3. Never let loyalty and faithfulness leave you. Tie them around your neck. And I was saying how that is how close you should keep Jesus on you, is like that necktie that you wear for weddings. That annoying necktie that is suffocating you. That's how close you should keep Jesus on you. And then here you go again. Your heart must hold on to my words. Your heart must cling to the cross. I don't want to look this up, but there's a picture of Jesus, or not Jesus, but just a random person clinging on to the cross as if he's about to fall into a void, and the only thing that he can grab onto is the cross. And that is exactly what it should look like to cling to Christ. So let's keep on here. The second half of verse 4. Keep my commands and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Don't forget or turn away from the words of my mouth. Don't abandon wisdom, and she will watch over you. Love her, and she will guard you. So verse 6, pause here. Again, wisdom, protects you from stupid stuff. So like, it's probably wise not to drink 900 milligrams of caffeine. I'm a hypocrite. I drink a lot of caffeine. If I was wise to not drink as much caffeine as I do, I would also not have to worry about the heart conditions that I will probably have in a couple of years, right? So being wise guards me. In this situation, being wise guards me from future heart problems, future foolish heart problems, probably. I'm working on it, trust me. But anyway, verse 7. Wisdom is supreme, so get wisdom. And whatever else you get understanding. Cherish her, and she will exalt you. If you embrace her, she will honor you. She will place a garland of grace on your head, and she will give you a crown of beauty. I believe this is said in Proverbs 3 as well. Garland. of grace. I guess not. Maybe I was thinking of something else. I was I was at the gym last night, and I like to try to read my Bible in between sets. That way, when I'm in the gym, I have a pure focus of getting better both physically but also spiritually. I can set my mind on Christ so that I can be more Christ-like. And in between sets, I read a few Psalms, but then I read a few Proverbs as well, just because I was kind of like, all right, Bible, I'll open up my Bible, and wherever I go is where I'll read. And so it's usually in the middle. I have a little bit bias towards the middle of the Bible, and so that's where I was. And so I might have read this last night, and I just can't remember. You know how it is, you're at the gym, your just mind's everywhere. But let's continue on here, this next section. 2 ways of life. So listen, my son, accept my words, and you will live many years. I am teaching you the way of wisdom. I am guiding you on straight paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hindered. When you run, you will not stumble. So, pause here. 10 through 12 is basically saying wisdom and understanding is how you get things done in life. Um, if I am wise and understanding of a goal that I want, and I know about how to achieve that goal, well, duh, I'm gonna achieve that goal in a straight path, right? But if I don't, so say I'm trying to find pitching mechanics that'll help me throw 90 miles an hour, and I'm ending up on YouTube watching people who have no idea what they're talking about, and I'm getting false wisdom, my road to 90 miles an hour is going to be zigzagged. Whereas if I go to a D1 college pitching coach, he would look at me and be like, yes, I can get you to 90 in this amount of time in a straight path. And that's kind of what this is saying is wisdom sets your paths straight. Oh boy. My RA is texting me. Asked me if I was in my room. That might not be good. We might be cutting this into a two-part again. Why not? Let's go. Let's continue. Verse 13. Hold on to instruction. Don't let go. Guard it, for it is your life. Instruction is your, yeah. So I think instruction could be substituted with wisdom as well. Wisdom is your life. Hang on, guys. Oh boy. I can't imagine I'm in trouble because I haven't done anything. Verse 14 here. Let's get back on track. Don't set foot on the path of the wicked. Don't proceed in the way of evil ones. Avoid it. Don't travel on it. Turn away from it and pass it by. So 14 and 15 here. I always like to give the illustration of you're in the store, right? When you're a little kid and your mom takes you to the store after school and you just want to go home, dude. But your mom has a list that's like 30 items long. And so you get going in the store and then she'll be going down an aisle and she'll be like, we're trying to go find deodorant. And you pass the, I don't know, t-shirt aisle. And she's like, oh, shoot, wait, let's go look at t-shirts. No, no, mom. Don't even turn left into that aisle. Stay on the path that you are supposed to be on. Don't step on the path of the wicked. Proceed on the righteous path that you are on already, that God has put you on. That's what I always kind of think about whenever this book talks about the path of the righteous and staying on the path. Um, we haven't gotten there yet, but guess what? This section right there is going to get repeated quite a bit. So let's continue on. Verse 16. The wicked, for they can't sleep unless they have done what is evil. They are robbed of sleep unless they make someone stumble. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The path of the righteous is like the light of dawn, shining brighter and brighter until midday. But the way of the wicked is like the darkest gloom. They don't know what makes them stumble. So, let's see. Shoot, dog. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, this is just a description of what wickedness is, what evil is. Violence, making others stumble would be a description of what evil is. Let's continue on this next section. The straight path. Alright, wait. What was this one called? Alright, so there's two ways of life. There's the straight path. And I guess we're just going to have to find out what the next one is later. So here we go. The straight path. Verse 20 here. My son, pay attention to my words. Listen closely to my sayings. Don't lose sight of them. Keep them within your heart. Again, tie that thing like a bow tie that is tighter than nothing. Right. So 22 here. For they are life to those who find them, and health to one's whole body. Guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. Don't let your mouth speak dishonestly, and don't let your lips talk deviously. So don't lie. Lying would be part of the straight path. Then 25 here. Let your eyes look forward. Fix your gaze straight ahead. Again, of course you can't see me, but imagine again, your mom is staring at the deodorant, but right next to the deodorant is the toothpaste. So she's staring at the deodorant and she starts to turn her gaze left towards the toothpaste. And you're like, no, mom. And you like touch her head and push her back to focus on the deodorant. You're like, no. You need to focus on the straight path. Right? You need to look forward, fix your gaze straight ahead. Well, what else instead of deodorant should we fix our gaze on? It's a 5-letter name. Very important in the Bible. Can you guess it? Did you say Christ? Yes, sir. We should fix our gaze on Jesus Christ and never let our gaze turn towards nothing else. Keep it straight ahead. So then, further on, verse 26 here, almost done. Don't have to listen to me anymore. Carefully consider the path for your feet, and all your ways will be established. Don't turn to the left, or don't turn to the right. Keep your feet away from evil. Again, that is like just what I said with fixing. So what did it say? Yeah, so don't turn to the right or to the left. Keep your feet away from evil. So when you get your gaze and get it fixed on Christ, don't turn to the right. What do you need to look to the left or right for? What? There's a girl over there? Nah, man. You're satisfied in Christ. Christ is the only path, man. That girl's not going to get you to heaven. 200 grand of money ain't going to get you to heaven. Keep your gaze focused on Christ. Keep your feet, don't even go down the path of anything else. I can't, is that in Proverbs 2? Don't even go, let's see here. Don't, goodness. Oh, it's Proverbs 7. Get ready. Yes. Don't even go onto her paths. Don't even turn to her paths. That is a good chapter. I can't wait to get to is Proverbs 7 because I just need it dearly. But well, thank you for your time. Really appreciate you guys listening. Um, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about what I'm saying, maybe I'm committing blasphemy and you need to correct me. Please correct me. Please show me my error. I'm still learning just as you are. Um, but if you want to talk about something, you got prayer requests, I would love to hear from you. But yeah, hope you all have a blessed day. See you.